And I always think it's so interesting when you go to the bookstore, the relationship section, all of the books there are for the ladies. But the guys are the problem.
That's right.
Now, I don't say that to male bash. I say it because it's a fact. Most men are going to be emotionally immature and have a low relationship IQ. And this is one of the privileges of being a male, is that we get to have this ignorance about relationships, but at the same time benefit from relationships. And this happens because so many men are in relationships and they're giving 20% of their, they're giving 20%. They're not being completely vulnerable. Meanwhile, the ladies are giving it their all. Now we can fake it like we're giving 100%. We can make it look like that. But really only giving 20%. That's the privilege of being a male, but it also turns out to be a downfall for many men in their relationship, because we all hit that brick wall. That woman that we just cannot live without. Late 20s, early 30s, 40s, 50s. You finally find that one. But you have the emotional IQ of a 10-year-old. You have the relationship IQ of a 16-year-old. Because all of your life, men have taught you how to get the woman, how to get the woman, how to get the woman. But nobody taught you how to keep her. So this is what you need. A man who knows how to keep a woman. Now, like I said, I'm not a male basher. I try to stay away from that. That's the cool thing to do. But I give some of the responsibility of this to you. Because they only have that privilege if you allow it. So what can we do about this? These guys who have this low IQ. Understand that in the beginning of the relationship, in the beginning of the dating, you have all of the leverage. You have sex, you have your time, he wants, he's on the chase, you have all the leverage in the world. Now, how you use that leverage is going to make all the difference in the world. This is going to create the foundation of your relationship. So, the dinners for, you know, they're nice, but it's meaningless. The good morning text is nice, but it's meaningless. All of these things are meaningless. But can you get him to read a book with you about relationships? Can you get him to do that? Can you get him to see someone with you about relationships? Because everybody knows, everybody here has been on a job interview. There's a certain expectation that you know how to do the job before you get the job. We can sell you. We can make you think that we're going to be great, but we all know that most relationships don't look like dating. It's two totally different things. So if you want your relationship to look close to what the dating looks like, you have to make sure that you are investing in a man who is educated on the topic of relationships and who cares about you when you're in that relationship. Use your leverage wisely. You have it all in the beginning. All of it. 'Cause we on the chase in the beginning, so it's like whatever we have to do. But you cannot be afraid to lose. If I make him work, he may leave. Then let him go. Let him go. And I always hear, well, there's so few good men out there. You only need one. You only need one. It doesn't matter if there's only two out there. You only need one. Use your leverage wisely. Make sure that these men are educated before they get a chance to have your heart. Because once they have your heart in their hand, that's a hard battle. The battle between you and your heart is one that will be very difficult for you to win. I've been to Iraq twice. I've failed the 8th and the 10th grade. I went on to college. I've been through a lot. I've been poor. I was adopted. I've had family members die. I've had close friends and soldiers die. But there was nothing harder than the war that I was engaged in with my heart when I was going through a relationship with one hell of a woman. And that's when I kind of said to myself, now I kind of get what they go through. Now how y'all go through that over and over again, I don't know. I don't know how you do. I have so much respect for you. One time it took me, one time, to realize this is what they go through.